Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing on this fabulous Monday? I hope you had a good Easter weekend. Please let me know if you did in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. I wanted to talk today about the world right now. There's been a lot of world news, which is surprising considering, well, I guess it has kind of revolved around Trump. You know, we did bomb a couple places recently, which has been kind of a shock, honestly. Shocked that it's taken him this long to pull the trigger, but, you know, we bombed Syria, we bombed Afghanistan, and now this stuff that's going on in North Korea, and then I watched John Oliver's presentation today. I'm sure you guys can hear this. Oh, great, now there's two. There's bees in here. I had the door open all day, and they're, like, dancing off the lights. Anyway. So, the situation with North Korea, I would love somebody who's more educated on this situation to fill me in. Is something going to happen this time? I feel like every 5 years or so, North Korea just kind of goes bonkers, and I don't know, you know, I've heard it said in years past that it's essentially their way of getting more aid, as they'll just go crazy and proclaim they're going to take out the imperialist Americans, and then, you know, they get more world aid. I don't know how much truth there is in that, but this time I don't know that we have a guy in the White House that's not exactly stable. We'll say stable. Stable's a good word. And is something going to happen this time? I feel like the possibility is very high. I'm fascinated by the story of North Korea. I feel very deeply sorry for the people of North Korea that, as a world, we have turned our back on and allowed them to exist in this terrible state for the last, like, 60 years or however long, I don't know, 70 years. See, I'm so distant from it, I don't even know how long it's been. All I know is it sucks for them, you know? The country itself is gorgeous. And they've been separated from their families for so long that they don't even remember what it was like to live normally. And their crazy-ass politicians and leaders are so whacked out that they don't even know what it's like in the real world. Now, that being said, I know that North Koreans aren't dumb. North Koreans have access to, you know, banned materials, DVDs, and all that sort of thing. But that's like, I have to believe that that's a very small percentage of the population. I don't think that everybody has a DVD player and they're watching movies on the weekends. There's just not that kind of funds available to them. I do believe that quite a few of them know that they are living a lie, that they aren't at war and haven't been for a very long time, and I really wish we could just go liberate them. Not we as in America. I don't think that we need to pull out our gavel of democracy and just smash them. I would much rather see a peaceful end and some sort of reunification process begun. It would be devastating for South Korea financially, at least in my opinion. It seems like, you know, when East and West Germany were reunited, that was pretty tough. Because, you know, one half of the country was essentially destitute, was raped by the Russians, just completely ravaged by the Russians. And then when they were reunited, it was a long struggle, but now they are financially successful. So to say that that couldn't happen in Korea, well, I could, but obviously there would take a whole lot of international aid to bring the country back together and keep them strong, because you suddenly have millions and millions and millions of impoverished people filtering into South Korean society would just crush their government, crush their economy. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. That's why I have this show, because I love to learn. I love figuring stuff out, and you can help me. That's what you're here for. I need you to tell me. I need you to tell me what you think about this whole situation in the comments below, because I'm really confused by it. I'm really conflicted with it. I have a Central Eastern American view of the world, and that is that, outside of my borders, there's very little going on, right? Like, it just doesn't, what happens across an ocean has very little impact on my life. And I don't want to be the ignorant white American. That's, it's too common. I'd prefer to be uncommon. So I'd love to hear what you have to say about the current world situation in the comments down below, whether it's about North Korea, whether it's about Donald Trump's aggression, or as I saw from John Oliver, this crazy French election, which he said it has a big impact on me. I'm not sure that I believe him, but it's at least interesting, and it's at least something to look at other than what the hell Donald Trump's doing today. So please, let's talk a little bit about world news, world politics, and if you have any suggestions for topics along that line, please put those in the comments below also so that I can see them and report back to you. So this weekend was great for me. I got the brakes changed on Jamie's car, which I did a video on Saturday about changing front brakes and how easy it is. Today, I tore my truck apart. Put a new front harmonic balancer on it, which is basically the piece that connects, your alternator and power steering and all that. And I also discovered that the water pump was bad while I was doing that, so still not going to be driving it until I get a new water pump replaced. Payday comes in a couple days, so hopefully by next weekend, I'll have the truck completely back together and running again so that I can return my mother-in-law's car. But for now, it's bike weather, so I've been riding the bike pretty consistently because I love doing that. Shipped out 2 of the 3 dice kits. I have one person who hasn't gotten back to me yet who was a winner. So if you go back and watch that video, I'll put a link in the description for the ease of use for you to see if you won. If you are the person who hasn't gotten in touch with me yet, please do so, and I will I'll send you a kit. What else? Made some t-shirts, shipped some t-shirts. That was great. Thank you guys for ordering your t-shirts. If you would like a Daily Shed t-shirt, which for once I'm not wearing one, description below, you can find the link to order your very own Daily Shed t-shirt. They are all made by me here at this table and shipped to you. So thank you very much for all of your orders. That's helped me out quite a bit recently. So thank you very, 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 very much. Got some stuff coming up for Friend Friday this week. We're going to try and do Friend Friday. So please don't forget to send in anything that you have, pictures, videos, content, stories that you want me to read. Anything that you want me to say on Friday can be sent to my email, CheveeDailyShed.com. You can call in 304-602-7433. You can put it in the comments below, or you can hit me up on Twitter, and I will post your stuff. I will put your stuff on Friday's show. Also, questions, if you have any questions you want answered, we'll do that on Fridays also. I'm going to try and go over this week's topics on Friday also. So we're gonna attempt some sort of organization on this channel in the coming future. So thank you for sticking with me through all of the weirdness that was this winter when I really didn't know what the hell it was I was doing here. I think I have an idea of how to proceed, so we're going to try it. So thank you, as always, for being here. Thank you for liking and commenting and subscribing and buying t-shirts and checking out the Patreon and all the awesome stuff that you do for me every single day. I really do appreciate you, and I will see you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from Wikipedia. When was basketball first played? Didn't we just do baseball the other day? Yeah. The first official game was played in the YMCA Gymnasium in Albany, New York on January 20th, 1892 with 9 players. Wonder how they did that. Anyway, the game ended at 1-0. The shot was made from the 25 feet. Why is there a "the"? There's not. The shot was made from 25 feet on a court just half the size of a present-day street ball or National Basketball Association court. 1-0. A basketball game. That's hilarious.